Hello, Diargos here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, the Manhattan Project. Okay, so here's what I did in between episodes. I cleaned up some more of the miners. There's a few left that are running here and there, but I still have some more to clean up as well. I got bored with that. Also, what I did was I took our plan here for these three rocket part ingredients, and I just copied them, and then I laid them out. I picked everything up and put down a row of roboports, and then put down 6 sets. So there's 6 of each. And the reason I did that is because they were running, I think they take like 3 seconds to run. It's like 2.9 or something like that, right? With all the modules in there. And if you do the math on that, it's something like, in order to get a rocket launch, it's like 5.5 minutes or something like that. Around 5 minutes, I'm not sure exactly. And so I have 6 of them, and hopefully that'll get us down close to about a minute. But bear in mind that this needs to be running at full tilt the whole time, which means it needs to be supplied with all the ingredients that they need. And I was just checking that. Oh, by the way, I also added the modules over here together. So there's 6 of them because it's 1-to-1 for the control units. So I also shifted this out over here. It used to be like in the middle there, and I of course outlined, that's my one little unit there. I'm probably going to make more of those, I guess. But I was looking at production stats here just now, and I'm a little concerned because I see, a little easier to look at 1 minute. I'm only making 280 red circuits, but I'm using 1.4 thousand. And that doesn't seem right. I feel like this was at, over 1,000. I mean, I've got a lot going. But if I look here, I don't see plastic being produced at all. It's being consumed, but not being produced. Oops. Okay, so let's go investigate that. I was going to continue with science, and I plan on doing that, but let's do this first. So copper cable seems to be fine. There's no shortage of that. And these are running. This one's not running. Okay, so we're missing. Oh, okay. So it's not a plastic issue right now. It's an issue that they're all filled up. So we're consuming them now, but we weren't consuming them for a while, I guess, because I wasn't making anything when I was mining for 4 days. But we're also not making any plastic, and I just want to go check on that because I did have some issues with the lubricant. And I just want to make sure. Okay, so it looks like this is not running because it's out of coal. Right, of course. So now that I'm done with my miners down here, see, like, they're all empty. I haven't like really opened up the ore bank again. I was putting all the coal up there as well. And I need to go through and fix all this mess that I've got here. I don't know if that's right, but what we'll do is we'll use the grid outline to kind of figure out where everything is supposed to be. But anyway, I had coal going, but of course most of it was coming up here. That's stone. That's just my initial storage bank, but I realized it was going to be in the way if I kept putting it there. So that's why I moved it all the way up here. I was reluctant to do it, but because it's such a far trip. I should probably request stone, or request coal down there and have extra storage down there so they don't have to fly so far. But okay, I'm reluctant to do this, but I guess I'm going to connect up the ore bank now. So once I do this, I've got like, I don't know how many, 11,000 logistic bots over here. And I've got 43,000. I stole some of them, but about half and half. Okay. They'll still bring them up here for whatever's mining down there. No, actually, no, they can't. I have to remove these chests first, or otherwise they go back and forth, because they go in here. Okay, let's do this. Make that like that because I want them to be able to grab them. And yeah, the problem though. No, I guess that's okay. Okay, I'm just gonna remove all of these. I'm just gonna do it now. It'll be easy to put them back down if I change my mind later. The one thing that won't be easy is getting all the bots back into on their sides. Like if they all move down to the south, or if 40,000 of them move up here and then I want to connect it up, that's a little trickier. Okay, so we'll put down some connectors every so often, I think. I kind of want them to have a smooth ride. So we can start here. Is that powered in? Okay, so there they go. Oh boy, that makes me really nervous. It's been like a whole week almost. It's Friday and I started doing this on Sunday night. And it's just been my world. I've mostly been just watching it, but still. I mean, it's connected no matter what I do now. I just kind of want to make sure that it's, I don't know, fully connected, I guess. We'll put one more down at the end here. Okay. Okay, and if I want to disconnect them, I guess I can pick them up. So now I should have, yeah, 54,000 logistic bots, and they're all moving now. And so I guess what they'll do, these are just gonna kick them out, so it's fine if they come up here. And there's still plenty of chests available up in that corner. Okay, so here they go with the coal. You can see. So that'll start plastic back up, so we don't have to worry about that now. And I'm not actually mining anything at the moment, but I've got some, 60 million ore or whatever it is up here. I got plenty of everything, so I'll just kind of keep an eye on that, and eventually we'll start mining out. I don't know. I might want to mine this out just so I have some more space to build, since I've already got concrete there, but it's kind of awkwardly positioned where it's not central. What? Is there a tree right here? Give me a break. And look, all these potholes. It's because you pick up the chests or I think it's the lights for some reason. It's the lamps that always give me problems. Okay, so let's get to science now that we've finished that aside. So if I want to put down more rocket stuff, I can do that down. I can go in a downward direction and I should be able to fill this in. So that means we can put science over here, and remember that everything north of here, and I'll just kind of mark it off arbitrarily. There's our general demarcation line. Gotta be below that. So for science is not too complicated. We kind of want, let's get one here. We just want, oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually go get some more hazard concrete so I don't have to pick it up again. What was I saying? So for science, we just need 2 of these builds each, and it should be able to make, for most of them, it'll make like 2 per second, I think, but some of the high production science, or high-tech science and the production science, those take 14 seconds each, and so it's, if I just made 1, it would be like only 0.7 per second, and the rest are, I think, are either right around a second or just over it. But just for those 2, I'm going to make 2 each, and some will have extra. Okay. There's my line there. And let's not forget some, oh boy. Guess I could just do that. I don't think it's gonna put it on anything if I shift click. Right? No, it'll put down that. I don't want to go. I don't want to deal with that. I'll just make a new one, a shorter one. Okay, so let's see how many I need to get rid of. We're right there. So 3 plus 4. We can do. Get rid of 5. Get rid of these 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Those off. Okie doke. Guess I missed one. That's okay. Alright, we want to give it like 1 square here and 1 square there. That lined up right? Yeah. Okay. Delete that one. Man, I wish that I had more space here. I think I might delete these last 2 here as well. What's a good... That right there? That's probably pretty good. I didn't measure the other one. I didn't measure that one right there like I did the others, so it might be wider. Pretty close. I wish I had, but too late now. Okay, so right here. We can live with that. Okay. So this will be our science area. For everything but the white space science, of course. And we don't need that anymore. We can always copy that again if we do. We want that one. Okay. So we'll leave... I left a space. I think I left 1 space over there, but I might want to leave 2 here. Okay, so right there. And I'm going to rotate it because I want the 3 on the bottom. You see it's 3 on the bottom, 2 on the top. I want that 3 on the bottom so that they can share. I can go like that. Just saves a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna do 2 for each, right? So we can really just do what I just did there all the way down the line. So we need to do 6. How many rotations? Wait, now it's like, okay, I need the 2 on the top. That's really all I need. Okay, there. That's 4, 5, 6. Doing 2 each. Two each for now, at least. Okay. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I wanted to do production modules in these. Dang. Okay, I'm going to just pick up the assemblers, and so you can do this. The way you can do this, I could click each one, right? Or if you right click on your deconstruction planner, you have a couple of options now. Like trees only is pretty useful. You can whitelist objects, just like, you know, select a filter like you would. So I want to just do these. Also do tiles, that's pretty handy. What is that? Normal. And it'll save this like a blueprint, like it's a different one. And so you have to like delete it if you want to get rid of it. Okay, so if I select that, you can see it just selects the assembler and nothing else. So I can go like this. You know what? I never tried this, but let's see. Can I do modules? Come on, guys. That's the thing that you need. Okay, this is good too. Okay, so there we go. Put that down, and then we just delete that, I guess, and get ourselves a new one. And we'll drop this down. The assemblers. Let's see if I can run down the line here. Okay, and the production modules. So I did do some math since last episode. I made an Excel spreadsheet to make sure I knew what I. Are you serious? I don't have. I'm missing one. Just to make sure that I knew the numbers that I could expect, and that's why I knew I needed 2. And kind of looked at future numbers that I will want for the space science and the rockets, stuff like that. Okay. It's all starting to look the same now. It's really difficult when I go and look for in the automation section. Oh, I should label this. We will call this rocket. Technically these aren't rocket parts, but they're the parts for rocket parts. So, and you can't make rocket parts like in an assembler or anything, so good enough. Okay, so for the science, we'll start over here with red. Okay. And they need iron, gear wheels, and copper, but it's 1-to-1. So what I'll do, that will fill up iron. Okay, and we'll do 1 there as well. This one will be gear wheels. Doesn't really matter if it's. So something that's kind of interesting to know is I set these to max, but that's not necessarily the best thing to do, because the bots, I really don't understand this logic. I don't know if anyone does except for the developers, but the bots will actually prioritize chests based on the number that's requested. So the higher the number requested, the more likely that chest is going to get an item if it's missing some, right? And it's not like that straightforward. There's some really weird math or something going on that I don't understand. And the general rule is like, if your chests aren't getting enough of something and you're only requesting like 50, if you bump it up to like 300, as long as you have them somewhere, you're more likely to get those like faster, right? More bots will come or something. So you can fine tune chests and kind of control them that way if you mess with it, but man, I don't even care. So let's say that's 100, that's 1,000, that's 2,000. We can do 2,000 of each and just have like a empty row. I mean, they'll put extras in there as well. Okay, so there's 2K of that and 2K of that. That's my middle one. That way they have like a balance. And I'll come down here and do the same there. Grab that. We want to check these and make sure before they start. This is good because I need to burn up a lot of iron and copper. So I have no problem moving them here. You can see not even, I mean, there's still 32,000 bots just sitting idle right now. So they don't really have anything to do these days now that the mining part is done. Okay, so that's red. Let's do green. This is pretty much what I'm doing now for the rest of the episode. We need 1 and 1. Yeah, same deal, I guess. Okay, so we'll do inserters on that side. There, and we'll come down here and do these two. Okay, and yellow belts. Okay, and it takes 1 and 1, right? And these are, so something to be aware of is that when I set this, that the inserter stack is 50 and not 100. So it's actually going to be double, or half, I mean, half of 2,000. So 1K. These are 100, so that'll be 2K. And that'll give me 2 rows each, and then have that left over for any mess. Okay, so there we go. There's green science. Super exciting stuff. Okay, so now this is going to get a little trickier because it's not, it's 3 items and they're still 1, 1, 1. So let's think about that. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, this one works out pretty well because now you have, it's 3 items, 1, 1, 1. All right, so that's easy. Let's do, oh, and so the reason why I just do everything at max is just so that I'm guaranteed 1, to fill the chest and keep it filled, and 2, everything has equal priority, and I'm fine with that. It's never been a problem. I just make more than I need of whatever it is, and everything gets filled up eventually, and it never seems to be a problem. These are electric engines, right? And assembler's 1. Okay. That's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to up my production of electric engines big time. Yeah, and lubricant. My lubricant production has been really bad. I know that because I was struggling with the electric engines because I was struggling with the bots when I was making. I had them just kind of pumping out to try to get more and more for the mining, and it was pretty painful. Alright, so there's blue science. We'll copy these down too. I mean, that is just not going to run. We're going to actually have to do something for the electric engines. It's going to be like a whole episode probably. You might get some going, but these will burn through real fast, I'm sure. Okay, well, it's 22 minutes now, and so I'm going to call this episode, and I don't think I really need to show the rest of this. I'm just setting stuff and maybe chit-chatting, but I'll finish these out off camera, and in the next episode, we'll probably go take a look at maybe, like, I was thinking about having a supplemental area for, you know, items, not over in automation, but like some of these things that are getting used up, we'll maybe build down here or something. I don't know where exactly, but we'll do like a supplemental science section. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.